sophomores. The Cassie is almost here. The English part will be taken tomorrow, and the math part will be taken on Wednesday. So get all your reviewing today.
This week, the U.S. Coast Guard will be visiting our school, so go sign up at the counseling center.
There's a junior meeting in Miss Carrillo's room on Friday the 16th if you want to be a part of junior prom.
Spring break is in
3 weeks!
Freshmen, there's going to be a meeting for ASB if you want to be in it. It's going to be in Ms. Wright's room on March 12th.
Hey guys, this is Miss Will again to talk to you about the March Madness tournament. For those of you who don't know, March Madness refers to the college basketball tournament held each spring in the United States, featuring 68 different college basketball teams to determine the NCAA national champions. The tournament teams include champions from 31 Division I conferences and at-large teams that are chosen by the NCAA's selection committee every year on Selection Sunday. So each weekend in March, they cut 3/4 of the teams in the tournament from a round of 64 down to a Sweet 16, then to a Final Four. And the Final Four teams will play off in New Orleans this year for the championship. So each year, Americans fill out a bracket and enter into bracket pools at either their place of work, their school, or even just among their group of friends to see who can determine the winning teams. So we invite you to fill out a bracket to try and predict the winning teams of this year's tournament. Brackets will be available Monday morning in advisory on Monday, March 12th, and you must have it filled out and returned to either me, Coach Bradshaw, or Mr. Donahue by advisory on March 13th. That's Tuesday, March 13th, if you want to participate. And any student who can predict the teams in the Final Four or overall winners will receive a prize. And this is a great way for all of us to learn more about colleges around the country while enjoying some college basketball. So please participate and see me, Mr. Donahue, or Coach Bradshaw if you have any questions.
It's Mr. Donahue here, and I'm showing you how to fill out your bracket. For those of you that are going to be participating in the March Madness tournament, we wanted to put together a little video clip to show you exactly how it's done. So, for the sake of showing you how to do it, this is last year's bracket. I'm taking it from last year, and if you were to pick the winning team, which was Connecticut, I'm going to go ahead and circle Connecticut here on my bracket and show you that if we follow Connecticut, their first game was against the school called Bucknell. And you can see in the first round, if I were to have chosen correctly, I chose Connecticut to win that game. All right, I also chose, in the game above that, I chose the winner to be Cincinnati there. So in the second round, I have Connecticut and Cincinnati, my two winning teams. From there, I pick again, Connecticut and Cincinnati. I picked Connecticut to win that. And that was right, that was what happened, Connecticut won. In another game, San Diego State and Temple played last year. The winner of that was San Diego State, and since they're in the same region as Connecticut and they moved on as far as Connecticut did, Connecticut and San Diego State paired up in this matchup. From there, Connecticut also won that. And then as you can see, the bracket starts to fall in together in different places. It comes together because then I had Arizona and Duke's matchup, and the winner of that was Arizona. That means that Connecticut, when they advanced against San Diego State, they were paired against Arizona. Connecticut ended up winning that, so I put them on the next line. And eventually Connecticut would go on to win the national championship next year. So you can see how it works. Each game, you want to pick one winner. That winning team that you want goes on the next line in your bracket. Just keep moving them to the left. Keep moving them in toward the middle, and that's how you fill out a bracket until eventually we have a national champion. So, guys, again, get involved in the March Madness tournament. Brackets are going to be available Monday, today, March 12th. This is your only day to get them. They have to be turned in by tomorrow, Tuesday, March 13th, because tomorrow is the first game of the college tournament. So, you have to get them in ASAP, all right? Thanks, guys, and we look forward to getting you involved in the tournament.
Fowler and Bradshaw. Almost a tie, but I think I'm going to go with Coach Bradshaw. Bring it on. I would send myself.
I would send Mr. Fowler.
I would send Mr. Fowler.
I would send Coach Bradshaw.
Ms. Wright.
Mr. Mason.
Mr. Ramirez.
Kyle Hagenberg.
Miss Carrillo.
Ms. McCurry.
Carrillo.
Miss Cadoodle.
Mr. Poker Face, H.